Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and in today's episode of Sleeping Giant we're looking back at pre-season for Season 8 here at Bordeaux and what will be our final season of Football Manager 23, and hopefully we're going to sign off with a good one. In terms of the business we've done in the transfer window, we'll have a look at it here and we go to transfer history and we've spent 66 million this summer, which sounds great but it's actually mostly been on one player. We've tried to upgrade our back line a bit for the season in an attempt to close the gap to PSG, and we started off by signing a right back, Ivan Gomez from Cadiz, for 11.25 million. His release clause was 11.25 million, and he's a decent right back. He'd be the backup for Santos. It was something we didn't have last season, was a backup right back. Santos having to play nearly every game. 20-year-old Spanish right back, and we compare him to Santos. You can see he's not far off him, very close in a lot of attributes. We look at the attributes here too. Very close, and we go to full back on defend, which is probably what he'll be playing. And we can see it's close between them. He's better tackler and better anticipation. Lots of areas he can improve. He's only 20. Santos himself is only 21, so we have two good right backs now, so we'll be able to rotate a bit more. And then the big signing of the summer here was Samir Benzerga from Lyon for a total of 55 million. 20 million up front and the rest to be paid in instalments. Really good centre back. I think he's going to be very important. Comes in as the replacement for Viatic. If we compare him with probably our best other centre back is Billing, and compare the two, you can see it's not far off between them. He is better in a lot of areas. Billing is more of a midfielder. I think this season Billing is going to play for us, but he will slot in at the back at times alongside Benziger. Miranda there as well, and Chust is our other option at centre back. So that was to improve our defence. Hopefully he can do that. Another look at him just there, you can see lots of good attributes there. Anticipation, concentration, good marking, good tackling, and only slight worry is he's only 5'10", but he does have not a great jump and reach at 8. That was the biggest concern for me, but look, we're going to take a bit of a risk on him. It's big money we paid on him. It's the transfer record for Bordeaux, and hopefully he can come in and make a difference. And then we made two free signings just to fill out our squad really. Dennis Zakaria comes in from Juventus on a free. He will be our midfield option to replace Torsby, who was left on a free. His contract was up, so he's left. Good enough player. Can we compare him with Torsby? No. We'll compare him with Billing. Billing is the defensive midfielder we'll be playing. And you can see Zakaria is not that far off him, so for a free transfer, he's going to give us a chance to rotate. May make a difference in some games. Lots of games of Champions League like last season, so hopefully he can make a difference there. And the other player we brought in on a free is a free agent in Anthony Martial, 33, coming in on a free, very low wage of 5,000, just under 6,000 actually a week, 1 year deal, and he's coming in as fourth choice striker. Gives us an option. We didn't have 4 strikers last season, we only had 3, which meant Bazdar and Palacios more or less had to play 90 minutes in games. Even when games were won, we could only take 1 off, so that gives us an option to rotate our strikers. So he's come in on a free. So we spent 66 million. We've only brought in 325,000 because Viatic left on a free. Torsby is gone to Wolves on a free, and Ganato has gone on a loan to Portugal. But a few players there who have left, brought in a little bit of money, but not great. And in terms of our transfer budget, it's all gone. Spent it all this summer. Going to go out with a bang, hopefully. We are over our wage budget slightly, which is a bit of a worry. We did try and move on a couple of players, but no interest in them, so that is a little bit of a worry. But yeah, our squad, we look at our squad here. I think we've got depth in our squad this season. Good bit of quality too. I think we have strengthened our defence, definitely. We've strengthened our midfield options, and up front we'll be able to rotate a bit more, so hopefully that will help with keeping players in form. In terms of the season preview for this season, we are backed by the bookmakers to be second. We're 11-1 to win the title. Of course, PSG, the overwhelming favourite. We have 2 players in the media Dream 11. They are Billing and Benzerga, the new signing, so that's good to see. And so hopefully we can close the gap slightly to PSG. I don't think we'll overtake them, but we can make them have to fight for a title this season. They did go unbeaten last season, so yeah, that's a bit of a tough one. The media prediction also has us in second place, so yeah, it looks like we're going to be the best of the rest this season, which we'll take probably, and another season of Champions League qualifying would be good. In terms of our pre-season schedule, we went to China on a tour, won 3 of our 4 games. Only defeat was to Newcastle in the last one, lost that 3-0. Came home, drew 0-0 with Barcelona, beat Espanyol, And then in our first competitive game of the season was the Trophy des Champions against PSG. And we done okay in this game. We played this tactic again that bet them in the cup last season and done okay. Took the lead through Palacios. Sadly, they equalised 5 minutes later, and Conor Gallagher put them ahead just before half time. They held on from there. Mbappe picked up an injury, but they picked up another trophy. And that's how we ended that game. So, in terms of the start to the season, we're actually going to start our season in the next episode away in Paris to take on PSG. Opening night of the league, Friday night game. We're away in Paris. Could we pull off a big result to start the season? And then we'll take on Lille at home a week later, and we get our season fully up and running in the next episode with those 2 games. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like on the video. Always good to see more likes and that people are enjoying them. Don't forget to leave any feedback you have in the comments. Rate our transfers this summer. I know there's only 4, but rate our transfers in the comments and what you think. Have we strengthened our squad? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Always helps the channel to grow and helps you to catch every video that's posted. Videos are posted Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. Irish time, and subscribing will make sure you get that notification. There is also a playlist on the channel if you want to catch up on anything that's happened at Bordeaux so far. So until the next episode, when we get Season 8 up and running, please take it easy.